Churio.
And we're underway here in Philly. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And that's outside.
That's out.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second. Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Ball, that's out.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Ball, that's in.
And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call
ball,
right there.
inside.
Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. And the pitch
ball
a little
1.
bit low, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
No, inside.
Peralta, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. So now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
Ball, that's
ball
outside.
one. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup, and that's ball two.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, that pitch is out.
That one
Nope,
missed.
outside.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And now 3-1. Lined into right, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Hey! Ball.
Swing and a
That
ground
ball's
ball.
foul.
And that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now here is Sal Frelick. Two down, nobody on.
No,
He's
that's
just
down.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit.
Batting seventh, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
So two down, now the third baseman. And that chops in for a strike. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Frelick off of first with two away. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fouled off. He was late. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first.
He's out.
That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. And strike two. That one lifted to left. Perkins puts it away for the out. 2 away. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
All one.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top half of the third inning. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Check swing went around and 1-1.
Ball two.
And strike two. Just
outside,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside edge, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, shortstop Joey Ortiz.
Now quick throw to first. Perkins dives back in safely. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to left center. Rojas on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball to strike. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. And a foul ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
That's ball 2.
Got him looking for the K. And that's
Batting
4
eighth,
strikeouts.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In there, and it's 0-1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Left field. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here in Philadelphia, up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Catcher William Contreras.
Ground ball to Bohm. In plenty of time to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Yelich, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. This one in the air. Harper makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-2. That one just misses.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's outside.
Outside.
Full count now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Another one. That's 5 straight
Now
strikeouts.
batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Ball 1.
Well,
Ball.
he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside. And that's ball
Ball
4.
4. Take the
And
base.
that's their first base runner of the game.
Now
His
batting,
ability to draw
third
walks has
baseman,
been something that's been part of his
Harper.
career since day one.
Harper batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
Hey.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Off the
He
plate,
never
ball 1.
moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Brandon Marsh.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Flied to left his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball, that's
Outside
out.
with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Freeland brings it in with a nice running grab. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, these
That's
Brewers
outside.
just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Sal Freeland.
That's
Ball
off the
1.
mark. And it's 1-0.
It's tough because you want to help your team, so it's easy falling into the trap of trying to do too much, and that just leaves you out in front from time to time.
Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Phillies up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one inside. Look out. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Third baseman, Taylor
Here's the third
Turner.
baseman. Flied to right his first time. And that one
Nope, that's
missing
down.
low. Pitch
That's a ball.
misses, and the count now 2-0. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first.
Out.
That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Out to short. In time to Vaughn. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, the catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Ball. That's inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. This is Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top 6. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Phillies leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, left field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
0-1.
First offering, and it just misses. Man at second. To the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back at Citizens Bank Park and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
Drops one down in front of the plate.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And that one fouled off. The 0-2 stays alive. And the 0-2. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Yeah!
This one popped up. Ortiz. And there's two away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is struck out and he is walked. And takes low for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
That's inside.
That one misses. And now 3-0. And that's low for ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Misses again, 5 in a row. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Another homer. He's done it again. his second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Rob Zastryzny. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Throws to first. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Marsh settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That pitch is out.
The 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Freeland stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Vaughn leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Softly hit to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Checks over to first, back safely. In there for strike 1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. One away. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Man at second. Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Bring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Now that is second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Inside ball. Ball, that's
Just
outside.
missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey!
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Chourio coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Blake Perkins digs in now, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside. And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging.
Now that is shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
That's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Outside, that's a ball.
And the 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So back to the top of the order. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
That's a ball.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ortiz, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Nope. That's inside. Yeah.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Joan Duran. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Tying run at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. DL Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball 2.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. That one misses.
Ball 4, pitches
so
down.
lead off walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Everything came together for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Ball 1 to Bryce.
See if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that is out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's even up. This one in the air, center field. Frelick has a beat on it. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That's out. Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Perkins settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 3. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's
ball
downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Right through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. 2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
That's
Add
ball
some
2.
velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to 3rd, and this should do it. Boom. Goes on to 1st, and that wraps